With special department dedicated to Roma people. It is the first permanent exhibition dedicated to Roma people in all over the world. The first big exhibition, Roma in Poland, we organized in 1979. And this exhibition, it was established in 1990. And as the first this kind of exhibition. And now, if you know, we have in Europe the second museum, that is Roma Museum in Brno, in Czechia. It was established maybe 20 years ago, but our museum, it's not museum, that's the exhibition only. It was the first. There you can see the two parts of the exhibition. The part of in open air, something like gypsy camp, and traditional exhibition inside. It's not so big because it's not so much spaces, but we have a very, very rich collection. So we organized the mobile exhibition, sending to another countries. This collection we used for exhibition in Bulgaria, Romania, in Ukraine, Italy, France, Denmark, and so on, many countries and many towns in Poland, because it's the unique collection. Which is about Roma people, some sentences. In Poland, we have very, very small minority. The gypsies living in Poland, the number of gypsies living in Poland is not more than 25,000. Imagine in Slovakia. Who's Slovakia? In Bulgaria, for example. In Bulgaria you can see a village with 4,000 or 5,000 gypsies.
In total in Bulgaria there are 900,000 gypsies.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
According to
yes, I know, but it's big settlements. In Poland, we have a very small group. The most, for example, in Tarnow is very famous because the exhibition is a Roma Cultural Association, but then live not more than 200 people. So it is a very, very small minority. It's 0.03% of Polish population. So it's a very small group, but it's a very. That's why it is very interesting for Polish ethnography. Best if you have questions. I hope you have.
Curious about how are the differences in the habits between the Roma in different countries, because I know like Italy or Spain are far away from Romania or Bulgaria, so I don't know if they have the same habits or is like also different.
Czy na przykład we Włoszech i Hiszpanii, jakie są różnice między włoskimi Romami, tradycją włoskich Romów, a hiszpańskich, a bułgarskich i Romów? Bo te kraje są daleko.
Very, very big difference. For example, in Spanish, it was forbidden to use the Roma language in 16th, 17th century. That's why they doesn't know Roma language. In Spain, they use this some words only, and that's why the leaders of Roma people living in Spanish, they learn Roma language now to have a better contact with other groups. The same is in Italy. The Roma language and the Roma traditional culture is the best zachowana preserved in Slavic countries, in Slavic countries. Even in Hungary, some of Roma groups doesn't know Roma language because in the time of Maria Theresa, the end of 18th century, it was forbidden in Hungary to use Roma language, to use Roma costume, to have horses, and so some of group lost of this tradition. The best traditional custom, Roma custom, is preserved in Poland. In Poland, in historical borders, it means that today Poland, Lithuania, Bielorussia, Ukraine. In this territory is the best preserved the traditional language, traditional customs. It's problem. Polskie dzieci nie istnieje instytucjonalny system edukacji dzieci romskich w kierunku poznania własnej kultury.
In Roma culture there isn't like the educational system for the kids which would be good for getting to know their own culture. So like they don't have a school where they learn their culture.
I w efekcie oni o swojej historii nie wiedzą nic.
So at the end they don't know nothing about their history.
To są anegdotyczne różne elementy.
They are more like jokes or stories than real facts and historical things.
Mówią po romsku, ale oni nie rozumieją, oni nie wiedzą o tym, że ten język ma struktury, że ma gramatykę, że ma pisownię.
They speak Roma language, but they don't know that this language has like structure, grammatic, vocabulary, and phonetic and that kind of stuff.